weeks is done. It's actually done and gone. I took forever to film the ending to this, only because the actual video itself took a long time to make, and you know, I'm not doing this full time, so I don't know. It just didn't work out that I got to do it right after the 8 weeks, but it kind of gave me, because after the 8 weeks had passed, you know, I was like, yay, I don't have to do it 2 days a week anymore. Because it is kind of, it's not a burden by any means. It's just like one of those extra things that you have to put aside time for to do. But the results that I got were worth that twice a week. Did it cover everything? No. And we knew that at about the halfway point, where I didn't feel that like my pore size was gonna shrink or that my discolorations were gonna go away. But, so let's go back and I'll talk about our hypothesis, I guess. Our null hypothesis was that no skin improvement would show. You know, it would just remain the same, and we spent all that money and did all that work for nothing. That was not the case. The alternative hypothesis was that the skin would be brighter and tighter and smoother and plumper, and, you know, pore size would be shrunk and discolorations would be gone. So only, you know, going back to the update at the halfway mark, so only half of our null hypothesis came true. So we got smoother skin, we got tighter skin, we got plumper skin, makeup stayed on better, I was definitely more moisturized. So those are all good things. My two main concerns was not helped though. So what does all that mean? So for me, that just means that, and I'll get into another part after this, but what does that mean to me? So it means just that, you know, there are some skin concerns that probably an over-the-counter product is not going to do, no matter how much it costs. So maybe like big pore size and all that, I mean, it would take a lot of resurfacing, like chemical resurfacing, maybe microdermabrasion, to really see a difference with that. But I don't know, like your pore size is your pore size. And so I'm just not sure if there's a whole lot you can do about that. I don't know, more research into that. Skin discolorations, same thing. I think a lot of resurfacing, a lot of microdermabrasion would definitely take care of that. Maybe skin bleaching, I guess, if, you know, you want to be Michael Jackson or something. I don't know. But kind of as you saw halfway through, you know, it almost stopped. I don't know. I would say maybe by like the beginning of January, people actually started noticing that my skin was a little bit better. So that's kind of a good thing. And yeah, my makeup stayed on better only because I was more moisturized. Let me get into the second part. So I stopped, and I've been doing masks here and there a little bit, but not on a regular basis like I was, but I have been doing them here and there. And I've been kind of going to different products, which I might do in a different video. So I like to stay with the same stuff because I really like that stuff. But lately I've just been seeing more stuff and my mind has gotten curious, and so I was like, oh, let me just try it, see how it works. You know, it's always good to try new things. Maybe you find a new product, right? With all that, yeah, my skin went back to being shit, basically. And the weather has changed, so it's a lot drier, and my skin is like starving for moisture. It's been very different. I've been trying to find a good balance, and I actually think I found it's all about experimenting and getting the right combination of products and You know, was my regimen, was it too much? I don't know. That's a pretty standard facial. Like when you go in to get a facial done, you get exfoliated, you get a mask, you get toned, you get, you know, extracted and all that stuff. I don't think mine was over the top by any means. I don't know. It just, I'm kind of like 50, I guess I'm really on the fence about it. I really liked what I saw, but then I was really bummed about what didn't happen. That's the conundrum I'm in. If you're interested in maybe taking part and doing the same thing and kind of seeing how one set of products could work for you or what they could do, you know, do they say what they or do they do what they say what they do, then this is definitely a great experiment. There's so many products out there, so many different combinations you can use. It's a little overwhelming, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, how do you pick the right combination and go with it? In conclusion, with this whole experiment, I think that it's good to do those twice a week because you do see a lot of skin improvement with the health of it. But if you're looking to nail down specific, really hard, difficult things to target, like pore size and all that, I think you might be disappointed. That's just my opinion. That's what my experiment has led me to believe. I think, you know, scars and discolorations are just there. They're hard to get rid of. Pore size, hard to get rid of and hard to shrink down. So you can kind of take that advice, I guess. The other part is so I've kind of gone to newer products that have come out. I have almost gone completely, and this is by accident too, I've almost gone completely to Philosophy. I still use the Korres night cream, and I still use the eye cream. I've kind of switched up the toner only because I had to, because the last time I went, they were out of it. So I got this different one, which I really like. It's actually pretty good. And let's see. Same face wash. I love that face wash. Oh my gosh, it's so good. They even changed the formula, I guess. So now they put more vitamin C in it. And it's a different texture. You could tell that it's a different product-ish. My only complaint, Philosophy, on the micro delivery cleanser, exfoliation cleanser, the new formula, is that it is really hard to rinse off now. Like, every time I rinse it, wipe it down with a towel, there's still so much grit on my face left over. Only because the formula is thicker now, it's not as runny anymore, which is fine. Like, you can smell that they put some vitamin C in there. It's really nice. It's just really hard to rinse off. Philosophy, if you're watching, that's my one complaint. My one complaint. Still using that. What else did I change? I changed serums. I ran out of the Dior, and like I said, that was only a special occasion product. I have not gotten any since, only because there was our anniversary and Valentine's Day, but I don't know, I think we had other things to get besides face serum that costs $100. So I ran out of that, so I actually switched. I have two new ones from Philosophy. Time in a Bottle, and then No Time to Hide, I believe. And I just got Time in a Bottle probably like 3 weeks ago, so I've been using that. And it's good, it's okay. I think out of both of those, Dior still comes up on top. I'm not even joking, guys. Not because it costs $100, but because it's that good. As soon as I can, I want to go get another bottle of that. What else am I using? I got the Purity pore extractor mask. I don't remember exactly. I can go into detail more about these in a different video if you want, after I've been using them for a while. That one's pretty good. You know what it does do. It doesn't like magically suck everything out of your pores, right? What it does do is when you rinse it off, your pores are, now everything's been brought up to the surface. So now you can actually take like a pore extractor tool and kind of dig, I mean, that's a horrible word to use, but yeah, get it all out of there. So it's definitely easier. You drag that thing across like your nose and you can just see it all come out, whereas before it was really in there and just a bitch to get out. That's definitely a plus with that one. They did a really good job with that. I think I'm gonna keep on using that. And then, oh, I found another Philosophy product. See, I signed up for Philosophy online because I bought some stuff directly from them because their prices are way better and they kind of do a little bit more as far as like free gifts and better coupon, and they give you coupons, unlike Sephora where they only give you coupons like once in a blue moon. They keep sending me emails and they're like, hey, you know, get this, you know, and I'm like, ooh, that looks pretty good. They got me. They really did hook me. I got a free sample of Renewed Hope in a jar. It was just this little tiny sample, and because the weather has changed and has gotten so much drier, my skin was totally rejecting the clear days ahead. Like, it just needed more moisture. I was getting like oily by, you know, 10 o'clock in the morning, which is just, ugh, it was so bad. I happened to see it in my medicine chest and I grabbed it and I used it, and oh, what a difference. That stuff is really, really good, and it smells amazing. If you can find a sample of it, I highly, highly recommend it. I just got the full size, I think it was last week I got it finally in the mail. I've definitely been using it, and what a difference. My makeup stays on better. It's really, really good. A lot of Philosophy in my life, and then I think I bought some other pore mask from Sephora, not a no-name one, but not one that just stands out to everybody. I can go through all of that later. Maybe once I use it a few more times, I can go through it, but I don't know, Philosophy hooked me, and so I've been playing around a lot with their products, and they ain't cheap, but buy directly from them if you can. They have so many good deals, free gifts. I got a free, like, full-size Help Me, which is a retinol, and actually, and I don't know if it's that or what, but I can kind of see, like, right on my nostrils, the pore size has definitely gone down. So I don't know if it's from that, or because I only use that like once every other night, once every 2 nights. So because I don't want to really dry out my, because retinol is pretty harsh on the skin. So, and I still want to be able to wax my face. I don't know, guys. It didn't come out 100%, but I think we got about 50%, maybe 65% of what we were looking for in this 8-week challenge. You kind of saw the process, and I hope the pictures were enough and that you could kind of tell. I know with pictures it's very hard to get the right lighting and whatever, so I tried to get different angles in different lighting so you could kind of see if anything was happening. I think from the baseline picture all the way up to after 8 weeks that you could see that the skin was brighter and smoother and tighter. I think you can definitely see that. I don't know, maybe you can see something else. I mean, it's hard to judge for yourself because you see yourself every day, so you don't see a whole lot of changes. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun to make. Sometimes it was kind of like, 8 o'clock, I don't want to do it, but you know, I did it and it was fun. I think I'm gonna try and get back on some kind of little regimen for myself, play with different products. You know, you kind of, the only thing is you gotta use them for a little bit before you kind of decide that you don't like them or they're just not working for you. It takes time, but that's okay. I'm willing to do that. I love playing with products and masks and stuff like that and seeing what they can do. Hopefully I will be able to get another video for you to show you kind of the new products that I've been using, and we'll kind of go from there. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you like this whole thing. It was a lot of work, and yeah, I encourage you to try it yourself. Alright, we will see everybody next time. We'll see you guys later. Bye.